Okay, so you've bought some cryptocurrencies. Now you want to know all the different ways to store it. Today we'll be discussing all the different wallets available out there that will give you an idea on how to store your cryptocurrencies in the best possible way. So firstly, in your wallet, you've got two keys. One is your public key, second is your private key. Now, your public key is essentially an address you can share with anyone you wish to receive funds from. So essentially, you'll give them your public key address and they can send you some cryptocurrencies. Now, the private key allows you to access your wallet and send funds out of your wallet. It is essentially keep your private key private and share it with no one else. Because if anyone has access to your private key, they can essentially send funds out your account without you knowing. So now we can differentiate between a public key and a private key. We'll be discussing exchange wallets. So most of you guys have started your cryptocurrencies world buying cryptocurrencies from an exchange. Now what is an exchange? An exchange is a place where traders go to buy and exchange cryptocurrencies. There are exchanges that allow you to buy cryptocurrencies using fiat, which is the dollar or the pound, or there are other exchanges that allows you to trade in cryptocurrencies only. So you can trade Bitcoin for Ethereum or Ethereum for Litecoin. And likewise, one of the most popular exchanges to buy cryptocurrencies from is Coinbase. So now on Coinbase, if you was to buy or sell cryptocurrencies, then your cryptocurrency will be stored on the exchange's wallet, like so. Now on an exchange wallet, they keep hold of your private keys. So you don't have access to your private keys. Essentially, if you want to send and receive funds, you can do it using their platform, using the website. Now, if you want to receive cryptocurrencies, you would generate an address, your public key address, like so, and then people can essentially send you, or you can essentially send yourself some cryptocurrencies. However, keeping your cryptocurrencies on an exchange is very risky. There's been many instances that major exchanges have been targeted by hacks, and many people have lost funds in the past, like Mt. Gox, like Bittrex. They've all had issues with hacks and lost funds. So keeping cryptocurrencies on exchange without actually trading them is very risky. I wouldn't keep 100% of your portfolio on exchange. I would just keep some that you wish to trade on. There are many cryptocurrency exchanges, and all exchanges offer a huge amount of assets which you can keep cryptocurrencies in. On Coinbase, you can only keep Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and Ethereum. Other cryptocurrency exchanges such as Binance and Bittrex, where you can only trade cryptocurrencies for cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin to Ethereum and Ethereum to Litecoin, you can keep a lot more assets on there. But like I said, it's very, very risky. For example, this is my Binance account. As you can see, these are all the assets that you can keep on Binance themselves. All the different various types of cryptocurrencies that you keep on their wallets. And like I said, these exchanges keep your private key. So you don't have to access your private key, but although you can send and receive using their platform. Likewise with Bittrex. Bittrex, they'll keep your wallets. They'll have all the different types of wallets that you can store on Bittrex, but I wouldn't recommend storing anything on exchanges unless you want to trade. And as soon as you've traded it, send it back out again to your other wallet. So the second type of wallets I'll be talking about is hot wallets. A hot wallet is defined as anything that's online using the internet. Examples of hot wallets are desktop wallets such as Exodus, which is what I use, great wallet, and Jaxx, which I've also used. Obviously, Exodus and Jaxx supports quite a lot of cryptocurrencies, quite a lot of assets between them both. However, it is still risky to keep your cryptocurrencies on a hot wallet because hackers can gain access to your computer and gain access to your private key that's stored in Exodus or Jaxx, and then they can transfer your assets out, essentially stealing your cryptocurrencies from you. Now in Exodus, for example, your private key is stored in your computer. So if there's any malware or spyware that's loose on your computer, they can essentially steal your private key and send your cryptocurrencies out. Now, apart from Exodus and Jaxx, which are multi-asset wallets, you've got Cutie wallets from the cryptocurrency itself, such as the Bitcoin Cutie wallet or the Ethereum Cutie wallet. So what are Cutie wallets? Well, Cutie wallets are essentially wallets that allows you to create yourself as a node on a network. For example, if you're on Bitcoin or Ethereum and you download a Cutie wallet, you can essentially set yourself up as a node and verify transactions on the blockchain. It would mean that you would need to download the blockchain and have a lot of hardware storage. The blockchain on Bitcoin can take a few hundred gigabytes, and it would take 3 to 4 days to download, depending on how many peers you're connected 2022. Now, the core Qt wallets allows you to connect to the currency's blockchain to essentially verify transactions. The next type of wallets I'll be talking about is mobile wallets. Now, you've got quite a few number of various mobile wallets out there. For example, you've got the Bread wallet, which essentially allows you to buy, send, and receive cryptocurrencies on it. However, it doesn't support that many assets as of now. Same goes with the Edge wallet, which is also an iOS wallet for the iPhone. Now, they only have a few assets which they support, but essentially you can use these wallets on your mobile phones where the private keys are kept on your mobile phone. Essentially, if you lose your mobile phone, you lose your private key. That's if you haven't backed your iPhone up. Now, on Android devices, you've got a wallet called Coinomi, which supports various different assets. As you can see here, they support quite a few number of assets. Now, following on from mobile wallets, you've also got online web wallets, which essentially is a website that allows you to store cryptocurrencies on the website, which essentially allows you to send funds using a website platform. An example of this is MyEther wallet. Now, you can create a new wallet using MyEther wallet for Ethereum, of course. There might be other alternatives for other cryptocurrencies. Now, you can use MyEther wallet if you've got your private key, send your Ethereum or tokens. In my opinion, MyEther wallet is great because it interacts with both the Ledger wallet and the Trezor, and you can access your wallet using various options. You can also store your cryptocurrencies on what's called cold storage. Now, what are cold storage wallets? Cold storage wallets are pretty much any wallet that is offline. It's not connected to the internet, such as a paper wallet or keeping your private key offline or using a hardware wallet. What is a paper wallet, you say? A paper wallet is pretty much one of these. You will essentially go to blockchain.info, create a new wallet, and then it will create you a new public key and a new private key. And you can print that out and store it offline. And if you need access into your wallet, then you will use your private key and interact with the blockchain to send your funds. Now, something that to be noted, you don't need your wallet online in order to receive cryptocurrencies. Funds can be sent to your public address anytime, offline or online. And lastly, I'll be talking about hardware wallet. What are hardware wallets? Hardware wallets, such as the Nano Ledger S or the Trezor, are pretty much hardware wallets where the private keys are kept inside the hardware wallet itself. And if you need access to your funds and send them out, you would essentially just connect your hardware wallet onto a device such as an iPhone or laptop, and a verification process begins, which essentially would unlock your funds out. Now, I personally have a Ledger Nano S, and I personally recommend you getting a hardware wallet to store your cryptocurrencies, especially when you've got a lot of cryptocurrencies to store. It's safe, it's easy to use, and it looks good. Thank you very much for your time. If you like us, please follow us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube, leave us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and get Crypcited.